Hi, my name is Maya. I've done a bachelor's in graphic design, after which I worked in advertising for some time. Post that, I did a master's in photography from the National Institute of Design, during the course of which I realized that my passion involves everything related to design and education, to be frank. And after that is when I found out about Creya, and I read about it, came here, met the people, and it clicked for me, and yeah. When I was in school, I was the sort of student who tried to get out of class as much as possible. I was the one who took part in all the different extracurricular activities, sports, debates, everything. And staying in the classroom and listen to someone talk was a major problem for me and something that I really disliked. And if I were in a Creya classroom right now, I would have loved it, because there's just so many things you can do. Of course, you're listening to somebody talk, but then at the same time you're also doing things with your own hand, you're discussing things with your classmates, which is something that I really missed. I liked working in teams, and that is something that I really think is great about a Creya class, where you can work in a group. We were doing a challenge, which was also a wheel and axle challenge, and the students had to make something, and these group of kids thought of something that was so completely different. It was nothing that I had ever seen any of the students try out before. It was nothing that had ever crossed my mind before, and when they did it, it wasn't a great success, but just the idea that they could think of making something that was so removed from what the other students was thinking was just amazing. In a Creya classroom, at least the ones that I have seen so far, the students manage to get the confidence to ask questions whenever they want, to be able to talk to each other, to solve each other's problems, which I think is so important. I mean, it's not always something that a teacher needs to do, solve a query, but you ask your classmate, and when you yourself are able to solve someone's problem, it gives you a great sense of achievement. I want students to be able to understand and enjoy the joy of working with each other, the joy of thinking of things together, and actually making something that is making things out of their own hands, because that is something that I really enjoyed, and I loved it when I was given a project and I could make something, and then I had something to show to the rest of the class. And especially in a place like a Creya classroom, where students who have different skill sets, like people who can draw really well, and they get applauded in the classroom because they've made a really amazing diagram of something, and students who are really capable of thinking of different ideas, or who are capable of solving problems, everyone just comes together, and you understand that each one is good at a different thing, and that's okay, because we can't all be the best at everything, and that is what I would like for them to understand.